Okay, so right now I'm conducting a test to see if I could match the C500 Mark II and the A7S3, just skin tones. I feel like it's doable. Yeah, like just looking at them on the monitors. So right now the Canon is running a Sigma Art 24-70, and it's at 2.8, so you could tell the background's a little fallen off, but I'm at 800 ISO and C-Log 2. And then on the Sony we are running a 24-70, but it's the f4 Zeiss, but it's also at 12,800 ISO, so I feel like the give or take from ISO range difference. But yeah, so far in a controlled lighting environment, everything looks good in log. The only thing, Sony does look a little bit more punchier versus the Canon. Like I could tell in the blue in the background on the wall, it's a little more punchier. But I mean, with a little bit of grading tweak and maybe even building a custom LUT, it's kind of what I'm aiming for, because I'd like to shoot with both these cameras. I think the C500 is, an amazing A-cam, very production, and then the A7S3 is just like I feel like a good gimbal camera, and very lightweight and amazing autofocus. Like, these cameras are just, technology is just incredible right now, and so I can't really pick between Sony or Canon because I like them both. Right now I think they're both incredible, so I can't hate on either of them. But yeah, so just this is my test and my thoughts on this, and if you guys like this, these kind of tests with these two cameras, it's kind of niche. Not everybody has these paired. It's either Sony or Canon, or like this is kind of oddball, I think. But these cameras get compared a lot, but I don't feel like a lot of people really do a lot with the C500 Mark II. Obviously, because it's a really expensive camera, but it's still in with the Mark III C300. It's really close to that, at least the build, the look of everything of it. The C70 is the other one too, but I've kind of jumbled back and forth, like, is this C500, was it a good investment going 16,000 deep? And I still think, yeah, it's an amazing camera. It's heavier for handheld, but it's a stable camera for handheld. And I tore, maybe, well, should I sell it and then get like 3 more A7S3s? But for work, this C500 will get the jobs just because it's a C500, and the A7S3 is just an amazing B cam. Like, at the 120 frames alone hurts. Like, that's the only downside with the Canon C500 is, man, that 120 crop is so nasty. I can't believe they wouldn't consider at least going to like a super 35, or a 16 is nasty, man. Like, the A7S3 can do 120 full frame with autofocus, everything amazing. And the Canon's like, they're probably just a firmware away from fixing that. I don't know why. Like, it's one of their biggest cameras. You should max this thing out, and that's my only hardest thing. That's why the A7S3 is my B cam, because that's going to do this one's going to do all that work. So anyways, that's a little extra rant for no reason, but those are my thoughts. If you guys got any questions or any kind of thoughts of what you think about this layout, between having the C500, and then the A7S III is like a A and B cam. All right, thanks for watching.